we guys? Good morning. Good morning. We are as many as 7.5 hours early for our flight to Kuala Lumpur because we had to check out the hostel at 11 and the flight's not until 7 PM and Singapore is just roasting. There's nowhere to leave our bags, so we thought, fuck it, we'll just chill in the airport for like 7 hours. So we've pretty much done everything that we can in Singapore without spending like too much more money. So we go from Singapore to Kuala Lumpur, which is an hour. Then we've got a 14-hour layover in Kuala Lumpur, which I've booked a hotel for, which was about, I think, $15 each, private room, about 15 minutes from the airport. And then we fly again at 10 AM tomorrow morning and land in Melbourne at 8 PM. Couldn't be bothered to walk around the food court trying to find plug sockets. I'm sat on the floor again. I love the floor. Could be over there on the seats like the normal people, but no, here I am. So I've been in the airport for about 2 hours, just chilling in Macca's. The prices here, they're not like airport prices. Normally in the airport you pay like an extra like at least 10 or 20% on what it normally is. But here, good airport prices, so if you want to have a little day out in Singapore airport like we are, yeah, you probably won't actually spend that much money.
Your passport.
Nah, this airport though. These chairs though. These chairs. We're flying with Air Asia. I don't know if I mentioned that. Never flown with them before, so see what they're like. The airport's so massive. You just stroll through. When we came into Singapore, they took our fingerprints, our thumbprints. So you like scan your passport and then like scan your thumb, and it just lets you through. Like security check. It's like the only person on my one. Our bags, because as we're flying to Kuala Lumpur, got a 14-hour layover and then going to Melbourne. Our bags are going straight to Melbourne. And obviously didn't think of this. I was like, oh, bye bags, oh, bye. See ya, thank God we got rid of them. And then I was like, oh shit, all our stuff's in there. I'm just gonna have to sleep naked and wear this tomorrow as well, like a dirty bitch. Nothing I can really do about that. It has a koi carp pond in an airport. Like, everyone goes on about how good Singapore airport is, and it's true. Fancy a day out whilst you're in Singapore and you've got no money, come to the airport, just chill there. Right, so I'm just fascinated by the food court. Like, you select, it's like the self-service thing, and you pay yourself, and then you get your little receipt. You can sit anywhere in the whole food court, and there's a little board up there, and they just ding your number, and it just flashes up on the board all the different restaurants. There's like 6 different ones, and then you go and get your food. Oh no, I'm next. Yes. Dumplings, noodle, pork, and that iced tea, lemon iced tea. It's $10. It's pretty good. Just some free computer games by the gate. No biggie. We have landed in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Flight was 50 minutes, 50, but it felt like about 20 minutes. It was so quick. Pretty breezy coming through, passport control and everything. So we got 14 hours here. Our bags, as I said, have gone straight to Melbourne, so we don't have to pick those up, hopefully, if they don't get lost or anything. I'm gonna just change some Singaporean dollars into Malaysian money, so we've just got a little bit in case we want anything whilst we're here. So I might see if I can get a Grab or an Uber. If not, see if there's, like, you can book a shuttle here. But yeah, I'm gonna get some money exchange and try and get to the hotel next. Right, so just exchanged the money, and I got 200 Malaysian, I say like ringgit? I don't know how you say it, that's probably really wrong. But Malaysian money, 200 of that for 70 Singaporean dollars. Just seen, or maybe we need to fill out a customs form. Just seen customs. I'm just gonna go check that. We're gonna bring live fish or live dogs in, just saying you can't in Malaysia. So when you get to Kuala Lumpur, you go through customs, like you go through passport control, then customs, and it comes out into like a shopping centre. So we're just in like the supermarket now, getting a toothbrush and some toothpaste, because that's an essential we're not going to have in the morning. We might just sack off the deodorant though and just be that's done. So just gonna get a few bits from the supermarket. Oh, it's pretty cheap as well, so it's like $1.60, so it's not like a complete rip-off.
Central 1. Lawn Morrison Central 1.
11:15 PM, and we are in our EV hotel near Kuala Lumpur Airport. I booked this hotel because it said shuttle bus, and I was trying to, like, went to the little taxi stand thing, and there's like taxis, shuttle buses, whatever, and she was like, yeah, you can't get a bus there. I was like, okay. So I asked the next woman, and she was like, nah, you can't get a bus there, you have to get a taxi. So I was like, that's a bit annoying. So obviously I haven't got a Malaysian SIM card, so my phone like can only work on the Wi-Fi, so I couldn't call the hotel. Anyway, we got a taxi, and it was 50 Malaysian ringgit, whatever it is, which is about I think like 16 Australian dollars, so it's really not that much anyway. We booked the shuttle back to the airport, which cost about 10 Australian dollars for both of us, so it's pretty cheap. I'm gonna get up about 6:30, and then back to Kuala Lumpur Airport for the 8-hour flight back to Melbs. Yeah, far out. Morning. It's 7 AM, as you can tell, because I look like Porky Pig, and our shuttle bus is coming to pick us up like now to take us to Kuala Lumpur Airport. So we're gonna head there, maybe probably get some breakfast. Our flight is in about 3 hours. It's an 8-hour flight to Melbourne, Tullamarine, and then we'll be back in Australia, mate.
Sudah sampai cekol, kalau ada driver boleh lah kalau ada. It's only 5:30, so I asked whether we can.
Seems like they have a lot of like chicken stuff for breakfast. So I ordered this like combo meal from Mary Brown's, which is about 5 Australian dollars. We've got the chips here, and the like egg and chicken burger here with rice, and like a lemon and mint drink. Take two, because I couldn't eat what I ordered in the last piece. There's some like red sauce stuff they put on like Indonesian food, and clearly, like, I don't know if that was Indonesian or Malaysian or what, but it's a taste that I really just can't cope with. Like, there's not much that I won't eat, but that I don't even know what it is, but it was covered in that and I couldn't eat it. So, like a classic white girl, I've come to Starbucks and I got myself a mushroom panini instead. Back to board the plane. There's quite a bit of security at Kuala Lumpur. Like, so you go through, you take your passport and you put your bag through a scanner, then someone else checks and stamps your passport, and then like you're in the departures lounge. And then when you come to the gate, you scan your bag again, and then they check your passport again and stamp you. But like, there's quite a bit, which I mean is fine. I just have never known like you get checked that many times. It's obviously a good thing. Food options and stuff, they're alright. Like I wouldn't want to spend a long time here, but I think it's quite good for like, there's plenty of charging ports and like there's little quiet places you can like sleep if you've got a layover. So yeah, overall not bad. But now it's the last little bit, 8 hours to Melbs. We've arrived back in Melbs. So happy. It's so weird because Australia like feels like home now. Feels like we've just come back off of holiday. We're in Australia now on a 3-month tourist visa. From the UK anyway, you can just like, we've got e-passports, so you just, when you land, scan your passport, it prints you out a little ticket, and then you put the ticket in and it takes a photo of your face, it just lets you through. So like passport controls and security is pretty easy. And then yeah, I think we just got to go through like one more little bit and then we're in, we're back in. The journey wasn't too bad. AirAsia, pretty good for a budget airline. Like food was reasonably priced and like it was comfortable enough. Just waiting for our bags, hopefully they come. Yeah, this was our Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Melbourne journey. Back to Australia!